What's up, dude? How's it going?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, we should just go. Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower. Kyle, what's new in your world?
Kyle McIntyre.
I didn't even introduce you. I was about to say, what's up, dude? What's going on?
I'm just like a robot. I'm off track now.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So they go like, yeah, anyway, what's up with you, dude?
What's up, dude?
Like trying to make it casual. Kyle, what's new in your world? What's shaking? What is grooving?
Yeah,
what is good?
You have to say that for me to now say what
Oh. Now you can read from your script.
Yeah.
No video this week.
Yeah.
It's all right.
We are in the dark.
Yeah.
We actually are literally doing this in a dark room.
Yeah, might be a little bit till we get that back up and going, but it's all right.
It'll still post to YouTube, though.
That's the plan, I think. Something was up with Podbean not posting to YouTube. Like, I couldn't fucking get it to work. I don't know. And then it all of a sudden started working.
Yeah, someone fell asleep at the switch.
And then when, like, even if, like, this last episode, I didn't push to go to YouTube because I was planning on doing a video, luckily, something fucked up with the video that I uploaded. It only did half. Anyway, Eric Merrill, let me know. Shout out.
Yeah, shouty.
He's like, yeah.
Shouty from the shouty.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the video, like, cut off the whole first part of it. What the hell? I'm like, he's like, I know that shit sucks, but he gave me its heads up. I deleted it, and then the Podbean still posted to YouTube.
All right.
Which is fine. And then I ended up just cutting out the clip of us talking about the podcasting or how we podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of like a 101, but it's like, you don't have to do it that way. Anyway, I didn't want it to be like podcast. I'm sure I could have done it for clickbait shit. It's like, podcast 101. These tips, number one, will shock you.
And we only last 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's a different kind of ad. Clickbait. Oh, that's clickbait. Clickbaiting. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So,
anyway, yeah.
What's new with me?
Post to YouTube. Kyle, what's new in your world? What's shaking? What is good?
Yeah. The only time I get to talk during the whole show. All right. So, I
must listen to me.
Had my last day of work in San Diego.
Yeah.
On Thursday, which is kind of cool to not have to work all the way to Friday. I think when my manager officially put the release, the release. I don't think he looked at the date. Like, I think he just went, okay, the 15th, which happened to be Thursday. So I'm like, oh hell yeah! When I thought I was working
the unofficial start of the weekend.
Yeah. So I still put a vacation day in for Friday.
Yeah,
I'm still working for the company, which is weird. It's weird to think people are like, oh wait, oh yeah, dude, you're not really quitting. You're not quitting.
Yeah, you're
just you're transferring. I'm like, yeah. So I had to work solid to the last fucking like hour of the day.
You can't just like,
oh man, I wanted to fuck off so bad.
Yeah,
I wanted
senioritis or whatever.
Oh my god! And I had it. You know, you can still light it into the tunnel, and I was just getting hammered with calls and.
Oh, you're just getting hammered at work.
Oh no, not fucking mainlining some fucking.
Like shut the fuck up! I'm still working for this
with
company.
an IV bag with white wine in it, just going around. No, so I had my last day. I have 2 weeks off, basically, to get out to my next job. I know it's another episode where we talk about me going. I'm sorry. Haven't left yet. But
you're actually, leaving way sooner than I thought. I think you had said you told me, but I was planning on you leaving like oh yeah, a week after you're actually leaving, which is you're leaving the day that this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Which is like what, 4 days from now? I thought you were leaving another week. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, even me, I got to plan shit out to get going.
Sorry, I don't.
No. We'll make it happen. It's soon.
Yeah, it's so we record this This is actually Saturday.
Yeah, we usually do Thursdays.
So we got 3 days.
Who cares? Nobody cares.
Okay,
they're like, oh shit, this is the day you actually record. Thank God.
I don't think anyone's making notes in their on their commute. Excuse me, let me pull over to the side of the road.
A timeline of when that actually happened.
So you're saying this happened Tuesday? Mm-hmm. No, wait, no, Thursday.
Wait, the podcast
get your facts straight.
Isn't broadcast live?
Yeah.
That's
why you guys can pause it.
They can do that over at Sirius or whatever.
So, that being said, I'm packing. So I'm in the middle of packing up stuff. I know it probably looks exactly the same how you left it. But
pretty much.
I've packed stuff up, but I haven't gone through music things I've taken yet. So
yeah,
waiting to do a bunch of laundry.
Yeah,
I don't want to show up like to my aunt and uncle's house. All right, I'm doing my laundry. Thanks, guys. right off the bat. Is that open? Is that
Yeah.
free? No, so I'm moving in with them for a little bit until I get established. But yeah, I've already packed up like all my work stuff I'm gonna take with me. I got rid of so much shit, by the way. I just had stacks and stacks of stuff here which is great.
No, you did. You definitely got rid of a lot of work shit.
Yeah, I got rid of my my truck went on Thursday. Actually, no, it went on Friday. Someone came, picked it up, cleaned it out, tried to get all that beard hair out of there.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. It was like a Bob Marley concert in there, just like dreads.
Yeah. Nappy
tangled.
dreads and tangled shit.
Tangled pubes down there.
Yeah, it's kind of, you didn't want to say it, but yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Exactly. I tried to get it out best I could. But yeah, I armor all the inside of that thing. Damn. Looked like a fucking peach. It was prime.
Yeah.
And then I got my glasses in that I had ordered like a week and a half ago.
New glasses. It's stunning.
Yeah, I got some Ray-Bans.
There you go. That's
so
the move.
my other ones were fucked up. They were scratched. They were like the the reflective coating was coming off.
Yeah, so not only the lenses but the frames were fucked.
The frames, like I went through a phase where I was like doing hairspray in my hair, and like it was eating away at the plastic.
Yeah.
And it was causing the plastic to bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks bad.
Yeah.
And once that stuff cracks and splits, it gets like shit in there and it turns green and it turns all these nasty colors.
Yeah, I know.
Because on your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking at the new glasses route. I like my same exact ones, which are Ray-Bans. They're different. I think they're 5150s are the ones that I have. Model number. But I like it. They look good. They're a little bit bigger than mine.
These ones are 7119s.
Yeah.
Or 5517s, whatever. There's like 17 different numbers on this.
Yeah. I think that's just model I saw. But anyway, they look good. I like it.
Anyways, so I got these glasses. I also got some shades.
Did your prescription change much?
No, but it was slightly.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of adjustment. I think they just went one more, like one higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm stoked on my shades too. I just got like
prescription.
They call them. Yeah, I still got them prescription. They're like they call them the new Wayfarers.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Maybe because I got them at Target, they don't have the standard ones. But dude, they're still made in Italy. Fucking ballers, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, spent like some money on them. But prescription took care of some stuff. So
you gotta treat yourself.
Insurance, I should say. Took care of some stuff.
Gotta treat yourself, young kings.
That's basically it. I mean,
yeah,
they're looking good. I like to have fresh glasses. I forget how it is.
Yeah, I'm like seeing mine are fucked up. I gotta go do that. I need to take a page from your book. Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm sure my life would be a lot better
since I'm starting things. I'd wanted to have glasses. I wanted to have fresh start.
I need a fresh look and fresh perspective.
Dude, I need a fucking haircut too. Fucking dude,
I'm trying to get that going before you go.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have time, but yeah,
I can probably do it tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my what's new. What's new with you?
Let's see. So I think I talked about like the open mic minute or whatever.
Oh, great! You got another one.
Well, I was thinking like, I have tons of like jokes that I was telling like Buddy Train. I guess I don't. That was actually one of the first like
so you
jokes because I have just like premises for just like funny puns that I'm like, oh, I guess I don't really have jokes. I couldn't really, so I'm maybe not going to do it's going to be a while before I do my first open mic.
Good.
I'm not going to do one. I got a feedback from Ian that he was like, I liked it. It was funny. I'm like, okay. I don't know if nobody else. So that's all I need is one person to say they liked my joke. So I got. And here's my other one that I was thinking about. So
do it.
I mean, you heard of like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right?
Yeah.
So what about Crony Hawk's Pro Shitter? It's like the same type of game, but every time you bail from a trick, like a bunch of diarrhea shit flies
everywhere.
Instead
of the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shit.
What about that? Do you ever think about that?
Wait, so everything's the same though?
Exactly the same.
Everything's the same. You would just totally steal that idea.
Did you ever think about it?
No. So that's an original idea for me.
Yeah, that was the joke I had, and I sent it to Trey, and he's like, "Nice, dude."
I think he's just
I
trying
said,
to ditch you.
You can use that bit in your stand-up routine. He's like, "No, I'm good." Yeah, so I'm a hack. I have no jokes. That was my other joke that I was scrolling through text. I'm like, I don't. Dude, groan. That was so dumb.
But you're a pro at it still.
Yeah, you're a pro shitter. That is dumb, Kyle. You're like, you're gonna cut that from the podcast. I think I'll leave it.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
so
I guess I'm leaving on a high note.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that was a good one,
Jesus.
right? Okay, but I guess my other what's news. I'm selling stuff.
All right.
I think I'm selling a lot more things than you are, and I'm not going anywhere. I think I'm just thinking of stuff I'm not using, stuff I'm not going to use.
Yeah.
And I was talking to a friend because he had hit me up and like, "Hey man, I'm selling a guitar. If you know anybody, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, I don't," but then I kind of just like, "I am selling some amps." And I'm like, "Oh yeah," because I don't have a band anymore. He's like frowny face.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. Anyways, but if you know anybody who is going to buy a guitar, I'm like, yeah, that was it.
Suck it up, bitch. Anyways,
we're talking about me right now.
Yeah.
My guitar I need to sell because
I started the conversation
because I need money. But yeah, haven't sold anything really big, but it was stuff that listed. When you sell stuff like instantly.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I probably listed it
I
too
should say no.
Low.
I buy things instantly.
So I listed and sold my Earthquaker Devices Palisades. So I think I talked about how that was always a pedal that I really wanted to try. I was super excited because it's like, tube screamer options and a clean and a boost.
Didn't you ever try it at NAMM?
No. I think also at NAMM, a lot of their booths that they have to try out Earthquaker Devices gear is like, here's a bass, here's a keyboard.
Yeah.
The guitar stations are always like, because I was like, I understand a lot of people I'm like, yeah, they're very few guitars. And
there's so many more strings on a guitar you have to tune.
It's cool. I want to hear like a keyboard with a Westwood clean drive. But
yeah, exactly.
It was on there. We tried it before I got my own. I'm like, okay. So anyway, I tried it. I think I said I was unimpressed. I think I just built it up in my head of how good it was going to be.
Yeah.
Wasn't. I mean, it's not bad. It's not for me. The tube screamer part of it was really good. The boost part of it was really not good. And it's not switchable. And it's kind of like, it's not clean. It's just like, it's cool if you just want more gain, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't my deal. Very cool pedal. Let it go.
Yeah.
I think Will Lehue expressed interest in it and I forgot and sold it.
Oh.
So, but he was okay with it. He was like, fuck, dude. He was like, oh, I was going to buy it for you. I'm like, I would have rather you had it than, oops. Anyway, but I got money for it. Went out. And so.
You're a dick.
I totally forgot, to be honest with you.
It's all right.
I know.
I think Will forgive me.
He forgives me. Kyle won't, but Will.
I just learned about it and I'm pissed.
Yeah. So I sold that really quick and stoked. I did sell the TC, was it what the hell is that? The TC mic mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the hell, Helicon. Mic Mechanic 2. Sold that. We got those for like playing in the band. I'm just not doing that. So
yeah.
And I'm not singing it just in case. Don't need it. And so I'm like, oh, sell this thing. Sold because they're out of stock at Sweetwater. And I think you should list yours. It'll sell like that. It did. It sold more. Not like I'm not like making a killing, but I paid for, the price of the thing and all the tax. I got my money back.
Really?
Yeah.
So I should sell it for more than what you sold it for.
I don't just list it and you can get rid of it unless you really want it in Texas.
No.
You're like, I forgot I had it. But I would list it. And I don't think they're in stock. They were like out of stock a lot at Sweetwater. So, sold that. Got that gone. It's and what I am losing my shipping costs are a lot more because I'm still doing the padded envelopes, but I'm doing through Reverb. So I'm having Reverb do the protection.
Oh.
Because just hearing so many stories of people just like, it lost, it's not here. So then you lose the money. And so I'm like, nope, I will pay the extra fucking $6-7 or whatever that Reverb's tacking on just to not deal with that shit. So I kind of price, trying to price my shipping accordingly, but I'm also not trying to do like $20 for shipping. But
yeah,
going through Reverb so far, hopefully I'll be good.
I've never sold anything through Reverb, so
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty easy, and I just am. So far, nobody cares at my work. I'm being a sneak and using their printer because I don't have mine. So
page here, page there, adds up.
It does, but yeah. And then let's see. Sold a microphone that we haven't used in a while, and even in plane or whatever, I don't see myself using it because Brian has drummer Brian Rash has the same mic. It is the Shure Beta 52A. Great kick mic, bass amp mic. I kind of got it for that purpose, to use it for kick or for bass, and I'm not miking bass amps anymore. This is all DI through Fractal or whatever.
Yeah.
And I love that. And then also Brian owns the same one. He uses it on his kick. So, yep, sold that today, actually, locally on Craigslist to a local musician who's in a band called Fairplay. She is probably using it to mic her bass cab, or maybe she's using it, whatever. I didn't really ask. But yeah, sold it to her. I'm like, oh, hey, we haven't played shows, and I obviously haven't seen her in a while. I guess Jules from Fairplay, the bass player.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, cool. Well, anyways, bye.
Anyways, take that money.
Yep. And I'll
get the fuck out of here.
See you at a show maybe this summer or something. Bye-bye. Give me the money, please. And I'm like, hell yes, I love money. So I'm super stoked. So I'm selling some stuff. I'm basically like selling stuff I'm not using, not going to use.
Yeah.
So I can invest in stuff that I will use. And I kind of am just like very much in the mindset of like, I want less stuff, but stuff that I will use. I was like, stuff that brings you joy. I was talking with Brian Rash. He's like, yeah, if you're not going to use it, it makes sense, but it was, I think, from a show. If this does not bring you joy or whatever, then you can get rid of it and move it on.
Yeah, it's like
kind of a put on of a joke, but
yeah,
it does make sense. I'm not using this gear, like the amps I'm selling.
If you don't use it,
you lose
it.
And I want to lose it. I want to get the money for it. I want to get it gone. So like 80-30 combo, that is listed. No bites yet. I'm trying to sell it locally. I do not want to ship it. And then got it about maybe about a year ago. That Matrix 2x12 600 watt power amp for my Fractal or Helix.
Yeah.
Very cool, very awesome, but I'm not playing guitar in bands.
How many shows did you gig with that? Once?
I think we did once, and we did practiced with it. So it's but yeah, I can sell that, get it gone. Because I kind of think I should have gotten the 1x12 300 watt version.
Yeah.
The 2x12, it's very big.
But you'll hold off on it? Probably.
No, I mean, I'm going to sell it. So both of those are listed.
You're going to sell it, but you're going to hold off on buying.
Yeah, it could be until like I start gigging, and if it's something that I need. I could start gigging in a band that I need conventional amps again. Then I'm like, I don't need all these effects. I have no idea what I'm going to write or play. And then, so I'm kind of in the mindset, and then the drum set and all this stuff like that I'm like, yeah, kind of thinking about just, I like the idea of just getting rid of the stuff that I'm not using. It's not cluttering my life. And I'm like, I don't need it because I'm going to move forward. I would like to get more invested in recording stuff and camera stuff. So, and both of those things can be very expensive or cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the Wave stuff, like we said, but some of the ones I'm looking to get my eye on as far as plugins is like the UA stuff, because I have the Apollo. I can buy and use the UA gear or UA plugins, which people say that's really is some of the best. As much as you don't want to say, you can be like, oh, the SSL stuff and whatever is also pretty good, but
that
the
little word
UAD stuff is probably the best. So
is that just because it's the most expensive?
I don't know. I just hear it and I'm like, damn, something's like, oh, it's $100 plugin. It's not that much, but if you get this one and that one and that one, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It can be expensive. So I'm thinking about putting money there, and then also camera lenses. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be up there. So anyway, started to involve, and then there's also places in San Diego or companies like I think George's Cameras, you can rent the lenses to see if it's really what you want.
Jesus.
So I think I'm going to do that to see. I'm like, I'd rather do like a $50 to $60 investment to like rent it for a couple days to see if it gets a shot and footage that I like, instead of buying a lens for like $800 to $1,200.
Yeah.
or even $500.
And then it not working the way you want it. Or,
and then you got to ship it and sell it. So that's what I want to invest in. And then even thinking about selling some guitars. I kind of always talk about that. So I think my jazz bass and my jazz master, as much as I love both of those things, I do want to invest in stuff that the bass for sure. It's just, this is more of like a want. So I maybe talk about that real quick. I'm like, I would really like to get an E-Quits bass. And I've talked to Kevin about it. I got it. No money has handed over because I have no money. So when that happens, it'll be
waste
more
not, want not.
Yeah, waste not.
Want not, waste not.
Yeah,
want all, waste all.
He's talked about it, and I'm like, okay, when I have money, it's like put up or shut up.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm going to stop you right there.
Why don't you wait till you get some?
Let's have this conference. It's like a lawyer.
Yeah.
Your timer's running. Yeah.
Time is money.
All right, let's just call that an hour. Wait, what?
Because I could see myself doing more gigs, especially with Just In Case and fill-in projects on bass and maybe even whatever. And I'd be like, man, I would love to play an E-Quits bass. That is my own custom deal. Yeah. And I'd be like, I'd like to get that. Don't need it, but I'm like, I didn't need the Rayburn. I love the shit out of it. So if you put two and two together, I probably really love that bass. Anyway, so
if I know me.
And I'm like, I could sell the jazz bass, get some money, and then like not to have like, I don't want to have like tons of guitars. So I sell one to move one, and I wouldn't sell my P bass because it's a little too sentimental.
Yeah,
keep it in the family. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I was thinking my jazz master, because as much as I love it, I would like to have a guitar that's way more versatile. I haven't talked to him about it because I have no money. There's no sense in like just, hey, what about this? I'm like, cool, thanks for wasting my fucking time. Like, I would love the shit out of like the Nutter guitar. Yeah. The one that he had, I can't remember the name of it, the Admiral that he had NAMM, where it's like got the 3 fucking pickups that have all the the switching options for days.
Was it the Astro something or?
Oh shit, I feel like an asshole because I don't even know. And I'm like, oh, you really want it? And you're
yeah. I can't remember.
Oh,
Astro Man or?
It is the Astro Captain. Admiral is the other one that's a 2 pickup, but the Astro Captain has 3 humbuckers.
I was more right, but still wrong.
Yeah. And it's got the fucking tremolo.
For the record.
And I'm thinking like, God damn, if I sell the Jazz Master, that could be like and we talked about it, and even to him and the idea, like that's the guitar that you could have for a studio. I'd be like, it's got everything. You could do a pickup switching. It looks cool. It's got that. I would think that'd be cool for, what I would want to do is like writing stuff, for demoing stuff. That could be a really cool guitar that does it all. Do I have the money to do any of this stuff yet? No. But I need to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Need to sell stuff, need to save. And then maybe I could see, maybe I'll put it, the flag now. Maybe it's a goal for the next 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 years. To get the money to buy an E-Quits bass and another guitar. That'd be really cool. Anyway, so that's kind of, the what's new for selling stuff. I'm like, definitely in the mood of like, if it's not fucking bolted to the ground, I'm fucking
get it out of here.
I'm fucking selling it. And then another thing, and I think another thing, probably like I try and avoid like topics or things that are like other podcasts in the guitar music or whatever are going to talk about, because I don't want to be a repeat, but this is one I kind of have to mention. It'll probably be this week. Everybody's going to talk about it. I'm sure they're going to talk about it on like fucking tone control. Fucking, nothing wrong with tone control.
60.
Tone control, 60, effects loop.
Yeah.
They're all going to talk about it. And it's cool because it's the Helix update.
You're going on about Helix again?
Helix did a 3.10 update to their like firmware, to their whole
3.10, so 3.10.
That's what.
Wait, they put a 0 there?
They did. I don't know.
Is that legal?
I don't know, but it's going through. My Helix hasn't blown up yet. Caught on fire like their fucking wireless packs.
Jeez, boy.
Oh, fire has.
These things are hot.
Yeah, hot to trot. So, in the new update and it's for Stomp and all the other ones, They have rocker verb, orange. Rocker verb.
Is it listed as that?
It's a Mandarin it's Mandarin 50, I think, or Mandarin 100.
All right.
Rocker, Mandarin rocker, something like that. It's like they have to pick the dumb names, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But at least you know what it is.
Yeah, and their old one was they called it the Mandarin 80, which was the OR 80, which is like the OR series,
the
which
old
is older shit, which is cool, but it's not like the modern orange stuff. It's the classic orange sound.
Like the vintage
like Black
T-Rex
Sabbath kind of deal. Yeah. Those doom stoner rock deal. Okay. They all love the orange type of shit because it's more bassy. It's big.
T-Rex would be more Vox. Yeah, but yeah,
it's more boomy, bassy, less gainy type of stuff. And then they stack the fucking cabs. They stack the fuzzes into it, and that's like that's the sound. That's not the orange sound that I always go for and go on about. It's the rocker verb sound.
Yeah,
and the AD30 sound, which is not the classic orange sound. But it is to me.
It's what
to me, damn it.
It's the sound that you've heard on all your punk records and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're familiar with it.
And from the amps that I own.
Well, of course, that. Yeah. Sorry, geez.
And
didn't mean to leave you out of that conversation about you.
I was like, but I think I've talked about like I made a patch for Helix, and I'm gonna do a video on it, talking about it, and play through the patches and stuff like that I made, and you could download it. And then this came out, and I'm like, well, shit. Glad kind of that I procrastinated because I'm gonna make a brand new patch, and I did. I updated it with the new rocker verb, and because it was reacting differently, I had to change the cap. It's very cool. I really do like it.
So it does sound good.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants to hear.
Sounds awesome. I really like it. And they added a spring reverb, another one. Like
wow.
It's good. And I like spring reverb and just a little bit of it. Just a little pinch of that in my patch.
A dash.
A pinch or a dash? I don't know. I guess
what's more? I think a dash would be more.
I think yeah. I think a dash is a little
Dashers.
Anyway,
whatever happened to that?
I don't know.
Fucking 90s ended.
Mm-hmm. So it's cool. Both of those things, and there's other shit. There's other fucking delays and other whatever. But that was the biggest one to me. I was like, oh my! And I got the text. I got the text. But did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about the rocker verb that's in the Helix?
Hey, Brian. Hey, mom.
Yeah, and mom. I do appreciate.
Yes, I heard about it.
I do.
Brian's on the phone right now.
I'm downloading it. It was.
Brian's talking to a friend.
I was at work, and I got that. And I'm like, oh man, I was like really excited to like get home to try it.
Oh boy,
and it's cool.
Ooh.
I do like it, and so we've talked about it that I had a rocky start to that.
Oh yeah,
it fucking sucked. And you can't deny me my experience that it fucking sucked. It would be, just denying what I, went through and everything because you didn't go through it. Not saying you, but some people.
Yeah. You're denying your truth.
Yeah, exactly. I lived it, and it sucked. But I got it back, and it's working as it should. And so far, so good.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah, really pretty stoked on it. And it's those two things, sound-wise, that have changed. And then they also changed some other features on it that are really dumb, but I like a lot. So you're able to change, because the HX Stomp, the Helix, the whole line has like these color-changing LED like foot switches, because it's supposed to be like based on the functions of whatever. Like delays are green, whatever is blue, red, anyways. And they were kind of stock to whatever the effect was.
Mm-hmm.
Just whatever the block color was, just so you can kind of pay attention to whatever, modulations are blue, delays are green, and stuff like that. Kind of based on whatever Line 6 would think. And it was fine. And then now you can go and change the colors.
So all the rules are broken.
100%. And
so
then
it doesn't matter the color anymore.
I made a preset based on what they call, I think, snapshots. So you can have like all your effects, and then for 3 snapshots. You can pick whatever combination, or you can change volume or gain up and down per snapshot. Like if you wanted to have like your gain on your volume to be like at 2 or 25%, you can have that for a channel or for a snapshot, and then you can have it up to 50% or whatever. And I thought, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But they were all white. And it was just called, S1, S2, S3. And that was kind of all your like little, like on the screen there, what they were named after. And now you can change the name of the things. You can also change the color of the foot switches. Does this do anything? No, except it's cool because it's
tight.
It's customizable. So I made like, I can pick like turquoise, hot pink, purple, lavender, like all these really, and then you can change the name of the things.
It's funny how you changed your tune here, just because of a bunch of fancy lights.
Yeah, it's like if they actually were RGB.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love that. But
it's funny.
I'm changing my tune because I'm calm. I mean, I admittedly said this. I calm down. And it's working.
All right.
So that's why. And then this happened. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
They listened to me.
No, it's and then I'm like, you can change the name of the scenes too, or snapshots. Yeah. Scenes are in Fractal. Snapshots in Helix that I can just change because instead of 1, 2, and 3, which you can get that because I kind of do my clean, my heavy, and my affected channel. So you can kind of go 1, 2, 3, know where to go. But you can change it to like, I put funny names. I put clean-ish. I put normie, and I also named it sick.
With 2 eyes?
Oh, I think I had 5 eyes.
Oh fuck, dude, calm down.
Sick. And it's
uncalled for.
And then you can go if you want to do stomp box mode. You can change the name of it instead of like analog delay with modulation, which all that fit on that scribble strip. You can change to delay, just so it's easier. Or it's like phaser.
I would have called it something else, but yeah.
Script MXR phaser with you can just call it phaser.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's cool. It's something that, I don't know, like an update that, nobody asked for. It is cool that Line 6 updates these things for free. I was talking to a buddy, John over from Rogue Stereo, the band. He was saying like, shout out. He was like, it's cool that they update this for free. It's like, I would have paid for that update. He's like, I would have paid. I mean, that's sick. I would have paid for that. No problem. And it's kind of cool that they do that. And all this stuff that I say, and people have, asked, what are your thoughts on it? I'm like, it's all great, but I had my fucking issue, and I wasn't the only one. It wasn't an isolated one. People had their fucking shit fucked up. And then mine came back with broken fucking jangling parts in it. I can't deny that happened. Yeah. I know, and I can, if I'm speaking maybe from a place of privilege here because I have other gear I can play. If that was your only thing, because I know a lot of people are playing and performing and doing stuff on a shoestring budget.
You'd be fucked.
And I would be way more pissed.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's like honest to God, my, opinion on it.
But
I'm super
you can change the colors of the lights now.
Yeah. That's so sick. But if I didn't have my Axe 8, if I didn't have my like orange amps, my combos, I didn't happen to have like the amps that came on the UA gear. I would be like I would it's not a need at all. And people's like, well, it was fucking I'd be willing to fucking play and create. And then the fact that this unit stopped me from doing that. Yeah. Because I invested in it. And I put my money and time and, I believed in it. That would suck. Yeah. And so if you can roll with it, buy it new, 100% so you get the warranty.
Yeah, definitely.
100% do it. And I like it. It's cool. So that's my take on it.
That's your what's new also, right? You got any more?
Yeah, that's it. That I know. I kind of went.
Jesus.
Started with my open mic minute, which isn't a joke.
Yeah.
I thought I had jokes. I don't have any. Like, oh yeah, I got nothing but shit like that.
You need to when you talk about jokes, I stumbled across jokes in the subreddit. Some stupid jokes in there but some of them are pretty damn good. And I go through like right before I go to bed, and I'll read some, and some are little chuckles, and some are pretty good. Just people making up them, and a lot of them are copy and paste,
like
right?
street jokes.
Yeah, but maybe you should check it out. Maybe get some new material for it. That's what I'm going for.
No. I got my fucking great one last week, and then I got this fucking banger for the pro shitter.
Yeah,
bit. That would be like a good it could be like sell it to SNL so they can have something funny.
Yeah, there you go.
They could do a skit.
Yeah.
Actually make people
Base
laugh.
It all off of that one joke.
Yeah, I mean, they steal enough from other podcasts. Anyways, let's get into some what's news. Oh wait. No.
Wait a minute.
I'm all
Back
over the place here.
Read off the teleprompter, dude.
I know. Yeah. There's no video, so we just lie about everything.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that on the teleprompter?
Let's get into some topics. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this the last week or so, finally did file my taxes, like that. Got me thinking about like tax returns and stuff like that. They kind of they range. Sometimes you get a lot of money, or some people do. Sometimes people owe money. I'm not to brag here. I'm not getting much back, but I always think about the money that's coming in. What would you want to spend it on? Let's just say because it ranges so much. Let's just say a ballpark $500 tax return.
Yeah.
You're getting. I guess this is for U.S. people. I don't know other people. Do other people get tax? In other countries? Let's say UK and stuff like that. Shout out. Budget pedal chap. What up? Hit us up.
Walshy boy, tell us how it works.
What up, Matt Quine? Man over there. What are you doing?
Tim Cornfield. He's also in Canada. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he listens. He's in the group.
What up? Hit us up. I have no idea. I could research it and not sound like a dipshit, but no. I'm just gonna.
We don't know. We're the greatest country in the world, but tell us if we're wrong.
That'll piss people off.
I know. That'll get them going.
Yeah. So get a tax return. Let's just say it's like $500. Yeah. What would you spend it on? And you could say, "Well, I'm gonna put it in the savings. I'm gonna what? No,
put it by 401k."
Yeah.
The Wall Street boys on Reddit see what they put. If it's GameStop, drop it in there. Get some Doge coins.
Doge coins. Yeah. Okay. Let's say you got a gear list, a guitar, music gear list. What would you get for $500? And then maybe a non-guitar gear list. What would you get for $500?
All right. So
start with a gear one, guitar gear.
Okay, guitar gear. I
gear.
think it's calling to me. I know I probably don't need it. Especially this very second, need to get a Mobius. Need to cash in, finish out the Strifecta. Right now I have a Bifecta.
Yeah, because you, and right now you need to Bifecta that Mobius. Okay. Anyway. B-U-Y. Okay, never mind.
Oh, B-U-Y. Got it.
Anyway.
Bye-bye to that joke.
Yeah. So you're you're taking the big sky, taking the timeline with you.
Yeah. Yeah, so if it was like a perfect world and I was like, if I got $500, might drop it on a Mobius.
Just so you have them all.
Maybe not. And I could find them for like $320.
Mm-hmm. So let's say $320 because I actually did write used prices for shit.
Oh, I just put the names of things.
Yeah.
Except for, I only wrote 2 gear things actually down.
Okay, so let's just say Mobius.
So
what else?
I would do Mobius. And if I wasn't in a Mobius, I'd probably get another plugin since I'm probably going to be doing more recording. Get it's literally called, it's from Native Instruments. Mm-hmm. It's called Complete, but it's with a comical K.
Yeah. And I'm with comical K, Kyle.
So it's Complete 13, and it's got thousands and thousands of instruments and stuff in there, and presets, I should say, in some of their instruments. And
then you can control all that with your keyboard. MIDI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a little over for the budget. So I'll be pulling out of my checking.
Yeah.
But
my old checkbook.
It's $5.99.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I think I have some of the things in there. So I don't know if they'll do like you upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Upgrade was like $4.99 or $3.99. So I'd have to check. I didn't click it because I'm like, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
Commitment, yeah. And then,
but on that, I liked how it was like it told you how much you saved.
Yeah.
Like if you were to buy that,
you're showing me.
It was like it says you would save $6,239
if you bought all of these individually.
There you go. The numbers that they set.
Yeah.
You get to save that money. And we scrolled through other ones too, which I think there was one
wild.
One of them was like what? The highest one was like 16,000 or something.
Yeah, you saved
16,000.
You didn't save that money.
I just didn't spend it.
Yeah.
I'm not saving it. I guess maybe I still don't get that concept, but as a kid, you walk into Walmart, you walk into maybe like the grocery store.
Oh,
and it shows like you save 50 cents. I'm like, look, Mom, we save 50 cents. No, we're not buying that. If we buy that, we're not saving.
We're losing
any money.
$3.
We don't even need that thing.
I want Life cereal. God damn it!
Buy 4. Yeah. Save whatever. But we have to buy 4 of those.
Mm-hmm.
You realize how long that will take.
Yeah. I do get that. Like with
I bought 13 antiperspirants. I didn't need any of them.
Well, it's like I want to get like I want to get a 12-pack of like Coke Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
Like but if you get 7 of them, I'm like shit.
Should have brought a card. Well, I got this basket I'm carrying.
Yeah. And I'm like, you'd be a fucking fool to not buy 7.
Did you see the savings in
24 packs?
Yeah, I always thought it's funny. It's like you can go broke trying to save money. So it's like when you go to like Costco.
Oh,
and you're
God.
like,
I mean, I fall victim to that all the time.
Costco, you're like, get a cart. Well, I need that. Well, I need that. Well, I'm here. It was already a bitch getting in this place, parking.
Yeah.
So you're walking out there spending like $300, $400. You're like, what did we even get?
Money well spent.
Yeah. Cha-ching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I can, and this is now really dumb. Sometimes I can justify it if it's stuff that I'm going to use. Like pants. I'm like, yeah, you can save like $20-something, maybe $25 per pant by buying it during the Memorial, the Labor Day sale or whatever. They're like, well, it's only going to be right now.
Yeah.
It's only coming once a year. All the time I get these savings, I need pants.
Yeah.
So buy 3 of them. And then you're like, I don't really need those, but they look good.
This might kind of go in that same category where I had like parts for a gun that didn't exist yet. I just had parts. I'm like, well, I got to build this gun.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there. This is part of the investment. So then you spend $1,000 more to put all this stuff together. You're like, money well spent.
Yeah.
I feel so much better. I'm like, no, that was dumb. I looked at the price after. I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably should have just left that alone.
I'm fucking up my retirement by saving money.
Yeah. In my head, it's like, well, I invested in just this stuff, but I put it in another thing. Let me just dump more money into this and complete it out. Dumb.
No, but I do that, and I think I'm like, oh man, that's a really good. Like if your gear that you've been like wanting, I'm like, oh man, it'll never be that price. It always will come back to being that price.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I'm getting rid of stuff, and there's stuff that I do want to buy. It's something that I really, really want that I don't think I would ever use, especially right now. But because we're not really playing shows, I've talked about it. The orange AD200 bass head is on sale on Craigslist, and the guy is like listed it for the stimulus price of $1,400,
$1,399,
$1,400, but it's negotiable. I'm sure if you showed up at 12, the dude would take it.
Go get it, dude.
But I don't need it.
Yeah.
I have an amp that is well suited for any venue.
Yeah.
The Terra bass combo with the cab. I don't need anything more. I won't. And if a venue is like, well, this venue is huge, I'm pretty sure they're going to DI me. They're going to mic the cab. Like, you won't ever need a big tube bass head.
Yeah.
Ever. But it would be so sick.
It would be sick.
It would be awesome. Anyway, so I just saw that. I'm like, oh man, I would save so much money because if I bought it new, it would be $2,200.
Yeah.
Like, you're not saving money. You just lost $1,200, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
But in my head, I still fall.
I were to buy it new, but you're not going to buy it new.
But if I were.
But you're not going to buy it new.
You got me there. I still, oh my God.
You're right. I'm not going to buy it new. I'm buying used right now, this very second.
Yeah, you're right.
Get it. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. It's already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good. I mean, the plugins, it's so hard to think about spending money on that shit when it's like you're literally getting nothing, but it makes such a huge difference.
Well, and always wait for a sale too.
Yeah,
I think
because there's no overhead once they've already got that stuff.
Yeah, it's not like they're out of inventory.
Yeah, so they will run sales a lot, and then UA does that all the time because they did one for Christmas and they're doing one for April. So it's
Do you
probably
have to have a UA program for those plugins to work?
I mean, you download the plugin free if you have it, but you need to have either a UAD Universal Audio like interface or the satellite, which actually I found out from what I heard, you can get just like the cores of the stuff and plug in Thunderbolt or whatever into your computer, and you can use the plugins that way. So you don't have to like have an interface. You could use a different interface. So if you don't want to buy like the whole Apollo one, you can plug into your Focusrite and then use Apollo or UAD. It's like how they fucking used to do Pro Tools. You had to have the hardware,
not the Mbox, but the
the Mbox, and also the
Digi Design
or Digi. It was a Digi Design. Called it the Digio 2, Digio 3. You had to have that stuff connected to your computer to even run Pro Tools. Fucking dumb. And you have to have the UAD hardware to be able to run any UAD plugins.
Dang.
Whatever.
That's rough.
They are some of the best, I guess. But, from what I heard. And I don't know. I did buy one plugin from them, and it's awesome.
Hell yeah. You only have one plugin from them?
Yeah, you get a bunch, like,
included.
Free.
Yeah.
Free. They're included with the purchase of
not
that thing.
Free.
Yeah. But I did buy one maybe 9 months ago. I mentioned it on the podcast. It's cool. It's awesome. I put it on everything. I'm like, I put that shit on anything. Yeah. It's like the Franks. It's like the API channel strip where it has like a gate, compressor, EQ, whatever, all in one deal. And you just turn that on and change.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's awesome. So it makes me think, I'm like, I wonder if I buy other ones, they're going to be that good.
Yeah.
And they probably will be. But
what do you got on your list?
Okay, for gear wise, I'm thinking of like I had said, selling stuff that I'm not going to use. I sold that kick drum mic because Brian has the exact same one. One thing that he doesn't have and we don't have, like for recording drums or bass cabs, if we wanted to do that, is a sub kick. So it's basically something like almost like a reverse speaker instead of pushing. So it's getting it. Yeah. A lot of them are speakers. To where it gets just like the low frequencies of a kick drum or even on a bass cab. It's getting just the low end. And I know there's a way you can wire and make one.
Out of a speaker.
But I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm sure I could.
I don't either.
Stupid.
Man.
Chill out, dude. One I was looking at, I don't think there's many of, there's the Yamaha made a sub kick and they go for wild money. They're like, wow, it's wild. It's like $500-$600 because they don't make them anymore.
Damn.
But it's the Yamaha one that inspired a lot of people to do that. So I'm like, okay, not going to buy that one. But Aventone makes some. And then another company that I saw on Andrew Masters' channel, he got sent this and he's using it. And he got sent it for free, but he's like, I do like it. And so he uses it all the time. It's Dr. Alien Smith. They're out of Australia.
That's the name of the company?
Dr. Alien Smith. Yep.
Okay.
It's called the Subkick. And it's like on Reverb. You can buy them. They're listed. New. You can get them. Yeah. It's like $140. It's like 130 something, but with
nice.
Let's just round it up to 140 just because it matches my little list here. And then, so that would be cool just to have as like a mic recording arsenal for doing drums and shit. Because talking to Brian, he's like, that was one thing that I wish I kind of had when he was watching a lot of the mixing videos for doing drums and stuff like that on YouTube. He's like, would have been nice to have that little, you can have one mic to handle kind of like the, I don't know, kind of the body and the attack of the kick drum and have that kind of handling like the low.
Mix in a low.
Yep. And you can just add that in instead of like artificially with EQ.
Yeah.
You can have that real thing, the realness, and then you kind of mix them both. I'm like, that makes sense to me. So, and a lot of people do like having a sub kick on their kick drum. And then people also do it on bass too. They'll have like the mic, either like, AKG or like, the Beta 52 on the speakers. Yeah. And then they will put like a sub on like maybe a 15 or something like that. Or even just like a sub on the cab still. Yeah. So it's like picking up the lows, which I do like when I do mess around with my IRs and stuff like that. They include an impulse response of a sub kick on a, the 412 or 4x10 cab. You can add that in. I blend it in with the other microphones, and it sounds awesome because it's just like so big.
Yeah.
Big bass, which you EQ out, usually EQ out anyways.
Ooh,
but I like having it there.
Too much.
You know? So you can take it away as opposed to adding it. Oh, that's what I always think.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to cut out shit than to add artificially, add EQ and add gain and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
It's like you have a guitar tone. I'm like, oh, I wish it was gainier. So you go in your plug-in or whatever and add more distortion.
And you hear like some artifacts or
you
hear things that really weren't there.
Yeah.
Coming out
taking stuff away. That's what I'm thinking. And I talk about this and I haven't really, I don't have any good mixes of my own to speak of. This is just all ideas.
I mean, but if I was good, I mean, I would be really good.
But you can imagine what it'd be like if I did,
you
right?
Close your eyes.
No, you don't.
All right, what else you got?
Let's see. I got a speaker that I want to put into my AD15 combo. So the orange AD15 is not one that I'm going to sell.
Yeah, you're gonna change the speaker out?
I have because
This is all hypothetical. Wait, what are you doing?
I would like to. This is actually I would like to because it would give that. It would actually. I think it would make the amp a little bit louder. So 15 watts and a louder speaker would make it be totally. I think a gigging type of amp would be a Celestian Blue.
Blue.
Yeah, the Elnico Blue.
What flavor is that? It's blue.
It's crunchy. Oh, it's blue. Blue Crush. So
blue's not a flavor.
It's
Blue Crush.
Oh yeah,
save it.
Yeah, give it to me. So I like that in my IRs, and it's like a classic Vox style sound.
Yeah.
For like an AC30, AC15, stuff like that.
You want your orange to sound like a Vox?
Oh, because the
A dense?
Are you fucking stupid? You're gonna mix orange and blue? What the fuck is this? Those what the opposite of the color spectrum or whatever? You know how disgusting that's
make a black hole or something.
Just a play.
Just a collapse.
Yeah. I think that'd be really cool because I have V30s and everything, and I love the V30s, but I would like to try something else. And it's an expensive speaker. It's $280.
How much are they usually?
That's new. So probably you can get it used.
Well, like how much are speakers usually?
Maybe 150 bucks maybe.
All right.
So
I always thought they'd be around $200.
Yeah,
but this is a small one. This is like it's a 15.
It's 15 watts.
Oh yeah. So is it 10?
12.
It's a 12.
12-inch speaker, 15 watts, and I would match people say like this is good because you're matching the output of the amp and the output of the speaker.
Yeah. Because
you wouldn't want to be like 100 watt head going into a 15 watt speaker, you're gonna blow it. But this like matches really well, and it's like a very common thing for AC30 sound or the AC15 sound.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what the orange is based off of, that type of amp, but just like way better. So I think it would sound cool. I think I would get it and it wouldn't be good. So that's something I'd want to do to change that amp, and it might make it louder, which would be cool. Or who knows. Have it break up more, but just something different than a V30. And then lastly, I think this covers the last bit of it, is a Keely Katana mini boost clean, the clean boost deal.
Ooh.
Because
Keely? Killing me.
It's supposed to be JFET clean boost, and then I did like the JHS one, but they don't make them anymore, and I don't want to pay like $300 for one when I can just get a Keely one that's probably the same.
Yeah.
I like to buy it so that I can kind of get the clean boost that I didn't like that was in the Palisades.
Yeah, and one of them was made from a guy who doesn't look like a snowman, so that's another plus.
Yeah, different guy. He's from a certain town, maybe. Anyways, so how about the non-gear one?
Non-gear. All right, well.
Non-bread, how about that?
No.
$500 worth of non-bread. No, now we're talking. Fuck that.
$500.
Oh man, get it $500 just of fucking non-bread. Not all at once. At once.
Chill out.
You get a lifetime supply, $500.
$500 for a lifetime? Jesus.
I don't even know.
That's a good investment.
Oh man, I love me some non-bread.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh my God. I could just, dude.
With some masala, just stack it up.
Fucking up my keto with that.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
Some butter naan.
Yeah. You like Indian food?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like spicy?
I do. I do like spicy food. I don't like it where it's like so spicy where it's like where you can't taste anything.
Oh, I get wild sometimes with Thai food too. It's like, but the curries, I'm like, all of them. Like, like, oh, you like spicy? I'm like, yes, I love it. And I'm like, my tongue, and I'm like, great.
Yeah, I don't like it that much, I guess, but I do like some spice.
Yeah.
Now that I know what actually gives me heartburn, because that was a fucking trip to find out what it was. I thought it was spicy food, but it's not. So
yeah,
it's like sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that'll fuck you up.
Or it's either sugar or lactose or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm always eating the ice cream. We can't tell if it's a sugar or the. So.
Yeah.
Give me a shake. We'll find out which one.
Yeah.
20 shakes. We'll see what gives it to.
We'll see which one. Maybe it's Oreos. Maybe it's gonna be this. Oh, it's mint. Maybe.
Mixed them all together. I don't know which one it is. Sorry, boys.
Oh yeah, I found out.
It can't be the mint because you have the Pepto.
Oh, because it's
That's
cooling
mint.
you down.
Pepto.
The dumb mindset.
Yeah.
That's
what,
it.
You fucking 8 years old.
100%. That's how it works.
All right. So
brown cows have chocolate milk.
Fuck, I am stupid as hell. Thank you for reminding me about that one.
Great. Okay, the non-gear stuff.
I still think double A.
Yeah.
All right, so get some Red Wings. I want brand new red wings. Red wings.
Red Wings. Yum.
So yeah, I would want to get a set of like some of the Iron Rangers or I don't know.
Yeah, the Iron Rangers, get those.
Yeah. You can find them used, but they look like they're fine, but people are like, I think they're marking them up it's like, just get them new. That way you have like, your warranty or whatever from the manufacturer. I mean, I guess they still have.
Yeah. So
I've been looking online. It's been a while, but it's been a couple weeks since I've looked at shoes because I've had a different mindset recently.
Yeah.
But I would love to have another set of Red Wings.
Yeah. I would like the amber Red Wings, Iron Rangers. Would be really cool. I don't need them. I don't fucking need them. My black ones are great.
Yeah, I'd probably get.
Took a long time to break in though.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd probably get the black ones.
Mm-hmm.
Or
you're fucking copycat. I fucking hate copycats.
Well, dude, we're not in the same town anymore. I'm establishing myself.
Yeah.
Get some caca kickers over there.
Yeah.
Some shit kickers walking around. Actually, I'd probably kick some shit with those too.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick. I definitely like that idea. And new ones, yeah, you could save money, but it's like you'd kind of want to break them in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Not have someone else's sweaty moose foot in there.
Yeah, it's not that. I guess, yeah, totally. But
someone's
also
hairy fucking hobbit foot.
Because you mold the leather to your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. So Red Wings would be tight. I mean, I can read my next one too, because that'd be pretty close to blowing the budget too.
I guess we can go back and forth. How about
right,
for my non-gear one, non-music gear at least, I would get a lens, and I like researched this. In my head, I thought it was way cheaper than it actually is. For me, a cheap lens would be from not Sony. It would be from Sigma, which is a brand like Tamron and stuff like that, which is like,
yeah,
people say, oh, these are great. And I was like, oh, Sigma lens, those are like probably $150, $200, $380 for a 16 millimeter.
Miller? Jesus.
Yeah, Miller Lite over there. 16 millimeter. God damn. Let's keep this on going. 16 millimeter f-stop 1.4. So low f-stop means you can get it's better and lower light. You get some of that bokeh. So it's like kind of like the fuzz around something.
Like a bloom?
Kind of, but it's like you're looking at something that's in focus, but the other stuff isn't.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I love the shit out of that stuff. To me, I'm like, that's cinematic. That's awesome.
That's art, bro.
And I mainly I have my pancake lens, which is like the kit one, is 16 to 55. So it kind of can get zoom in and stuff like that. This one wouldn't zoom in, but the f-stop is lower because mine you see all the footage and the videos and photos that I've done. I think they look awesome, but it's like with the shitty lens that I have. This would be the same, like all the like videos and photos would look exactly the same because I almost never zoom in.
Yeah,
but it would just be clearer, or like the bokeh would be better and the focus, and like it would be better in lower light because the other one is like 3.5 to 5.6 f-stop, so it means it's like not as the depth of field is different. It's not as artsy looking.
Why do they call it bokeh? This means mouth.
I think
Spanish.
It's Bokeh.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Bokeh.
Bokeh.
I always hear bokeh, but bokeh maybe. It's
never mind. I thought we were gonna go somewhere with that.
No, yeah, no. That's,
I learned something though.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm wrong.
It was one of the. I was like, I had no idea what the hell that was. It was Sean at Gun Street Wiring. I think I posted a still from a video, and he's like, oh, I'm using my new Sony. He's like, oh man, that bokeh. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say?
Thanks, bro.
And I was like, oh, it's, like Google. I just like,
shit, I gotta know.
Oh, cool. I love that too. Double wink. A wink, long
right
wink.
back at you, bro.
It's cool. So it'd be a lens, and it's more stuff I want to get into. So far, I really like the wide 16 millimeter for YouTube talking head shots, and even most of my things that I'm using, I'm not even zooming in and not even using different. Like, cause they have people that have the fucking big ass lenses of fucking like
telephoto.
Yeah. A coworker, he had a lot of camera gear when he was in San Francisco, him and his wife. They pared it down to stuff that they actually use. He's like, oh dude, we'd go on shoots just to go like around and like, take photos. And it's like me and my wife and and I'd have that big, like the telescoping lens to be like, look like I'm fucking shooting like, but he's like, I would carry that around because that was fucking stupid. It's cool, but not really.
Yeah. Why'd you just get closer to what you want to shoot?
Yeah. If you're shooting wildlife, you got to be further away. But it's like most of the stuff. He's like, I'm in San Francisco. You ain't that far away.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know. I had it and now I had money. So anyway, a lens I would need to start with somewhere. So that would probably be mine. What about you?
A good camera. You need to now get a.
I like my camera.
Yeah, step it up. You need to just step it up a little bit.
You're damn right.
I would get a green dot for back to guns. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Green dot from EOTech. A tan green dot mounted on the top of a rifle.
What is that? Just
it's just a sight.
Yeah, got it.
It's a.
It doesn't. Does it actually put out like a laser thing?
No, it's not. It puts a light just so it puts it right over the target for the shooter
when you're looking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looking through this.
And I would get one. Maybe I'll dive into getting some night vision. It's a whole nother ball game. But you can get them where you can, you can see it with the naked eye, and then you notch it down, and then it's invisible. But because those things at night, if someone has night vision, they can see the shit out of that from far away. They can see it they can see it like on your face. Yeah. Like you see the light emitted on you. So you have night vision and it's like invisible to everything else except for
go hog hunting.
Yeah.
Or, I guess that's something different, but you can go shooting pigs and boars.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Just shoot them, leave them there. Let the buzzards get them.
Buzzards?
No, I don't know. I've never had wild boar. Have you had wild boar? I hear there's a place here in town that serves it. I've heard it before. I'm like, no one's given me like, oh, the restaurant name is,
yeah.
Oh, there's somewhere in town that's serving. I'm like, what is it? Maybe I'll get some.
I don't know if it'd be like the juice would be worth the squeeze to have to clean that thing and take care of it. You're like, no, I'd rather just shoot the fucking things.
Dude, I couldn't clean an animal. I can barely clean this garage.
You better clean this animal.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I'm getting ripe over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I would get. What about you?
And then let's see. This is a dumb one, but it was called So Right, PSO Right. It's like this like piece of plastic for like muscle release, kind of like you could do on your spine, your shoulders, and stuff like that.
Is this one of those Instagram ad things?
Kinda, but also I get Nick Mullen from Cumtown talked about it. He's like, I spent the money on it, and I really like it. He's like, I fucked up my shoulder lifting years ago, and it's never been the same. And so to get in there, like I would always like, I'd be like a bear. If you ever go like have a shower that has like a soap dish that kind of sticks out of it, he'd be like, I just would be jamming my back. Like he'd be naked in the shower trying to do that. He's like, what the fuck? That's like prison shit, dude. He's like, I'd lay in the back my bath a certain way to like kind of like pop my back. And he's like, oh, this thing actually does that. And so I'm like, oh,
so what is it? It's like a flat. It's flat on one side. It's like a plastic,
like I don't know, like two little humps.
It's like Batman's head, right?
Yeah, kind of like that.
With spikes.
And you kind of like, that'd be kind of good for your spine or working out muscles or whatever. And I'm like, oh man, because I'm like, even right now, like my upper back
costs $500.
No, it costs actually a lot for what it is. A piece of plastic, $80.
Then get it.
But
sounds like it'd be worth it.
So
or just go to the chiropractor and spend more money there.
Yeah, I do. I do that. I do that for sure. I like it. So shout out Dr. Steve. What up?
What? Hit me up.
Does not listen.
Drop that copay every once in a while, bro.
Yeah. So far I'm up to like about 460. Did you?
I didn't total any of this.
Oh, so did you have?
So the Red
else?
Wings would have been like 380.
Do you have anything else?
No, that was it.
Oh, I guess I got one more.
Go. Yeah, keep going.
So this is kind of something really boring too. People are like, man, this topic fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I was gonna get
I'm feeling it.
Anchor power bank. So like for like charging USB shit.
Okay. It's not the one that you like lay your phone on, right?
No, it's just like something like a portable power bank. And I was like,
okay.
Yeah, because
Nice.
I'm like, because I realized when I did that wedding shoot with Brian, I'm like, man, these batteries drain pretty fucking quick. And then I'm like, oh man, you can have that and charge your batteries. You could charge your phone. You could charge whatever if you're out doing stuff. Which I'm like, I don't know. I might be doing more stuff with like, with Brian doing that type of. I don't know. But nice to like, unless I want to carry like 85 batteries, can maybe have 2 and one's charging while the other using the other one. I'm like, it's like $40, so not too bad.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was it. Kind of a longer topic. I mean, we can do one maybe super quick one, and then we get on out of here. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, because we kind of ran on a little bit with that last one. I didn't think it was going to be as long as it was, but hey, we fucking Riff City, baby.
Hell yeah.
You got a quick one that you wanted to, I think it's been stuck in your craw for a little while. But we haven't brought it up
a while ago.
Yeah, and
didn't make the cut then, but boy,
put it on the fridge, and then now we're busting it out. You give it to me, Kyle.
All right, so it's a BMK.
Yeah,
it's Bang, Marry, Kill.
Yeah.
So it's brownies, blondies, or your lemon bar, your citrus type bar. So basically dessert bars.
Yes.
I was trying to
make a category here, like a bake bar.
You said you're also talking like fruit bar, like so.
Like there's an orange type of like, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like a lemon bar.
It's like that, but orange.
Shit.
It's really fucking good.
Dang. Okay.
Whew. So maybe I'll substitute the lemon because automatically fucking kill lemon one all day.
All right.
But the orange one,
okay. So you run with orange. I've never had one.
Yeah. So you speak from your experience of lemon.
I'll tell my truth.
And I'll tell my truth of the orange bar. I like this one. Okay. But it sucks because I'm doing keto. Fucking keto.
That's
Brian.
why I brought it up now.
Keto
That's
Brian.
why it hit right this second.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay.
You're
okay.
Mouth is watering over there. I can see.
So the blondies, which you had to explain to me, which I've had them before. It's basically like a chocolate chip
it's
cookie.
like a chocolate. Yeah, it's just
but in a brownie form. So these are all kind of brownie-ish type forms.
Yeah. It's literally just a cookie, but they didn't glob it onto a baking sheet.
I'm sure there's probably a different type of consistency.
There's different other ones,
maybe different,
like toffee style one, whatever.
Or even just how they make it is probably not as it's softer.
I think it's literally like the cookie batter. It's not with the brownie batter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. I don't know, dude. I'm not you see a fucking chef's hat over here?
What the fuck do I know, dude? I'm just a fucking consumer.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
I'll tell you that.
I'll go first. I'm thinking the orange bar. I'm gonna bang that.
Okay.
Gonna kill the blondie.
Okay.
And marry the brownie because brownies are always good.
Hell yeah.
Blondie, they're actually all pretty fucking good. But the orange one, I could probably get sick of that real quick. But maybe because I haven't had it in a while, and it's just in my, with the fucking rose-colored glasses of nostalgia here. I'm thinking that's awesome. So
you go Augustus Gloop over there, and whenever your mom makes them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She used to make them back in the day, so I'm thinking they were, have a spare tray, and I'm like, yeah, fuck, I never tried it, but goddamn, I bet you could put those like, the orange bars with fucking vanilla ice cream. Are you kidding me? Hello, Creamsicle. What up?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up with you? What do you got for yours?
I think I'm gonna bang the blondie because chocolate chip cookies.
It's honestly, there's not a bad one in the
basic
batch.
form. It's a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
it's a thick, warm, fucking brick of chocolate chip cookie. Mm-hmm. Which I mean, you can't have too much of a good thing. And this is, I mean, maybe you can.
Yeah.
All right. Don't quote me. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. So I'm gonna bang.
I just fucking added another X to my shirt, man. What the fuck?
All right, so I'm gonna
call me Vin Diesel, Triple X. What up? Get it, holla at me.
So I'm going to bang the blondie. I'm going to marry the brownie. Because brownies, even when they're like dry and they're bad. Well, okay, I've had a bad brownie. Usually they're fucking great.
Yeah, it's really hard to mess that up.
And I do like lemon bars.
Mm-hmm.
Little confectionery sugar sprinkled on top. You know, it's like gelatin style with the crunchy bottom on it. It's like, you know, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I bet the orange is even better.
Yeah, I would have killed the shit out of that lemon one. No problem.
But I'm gonna
would pass.
I'm gonna have to kill the fruit bar.
Yeah, I could see that.
Unfortunate, but
hey,
you know, had to happen.
Somebody's got to take that.
We didn't have to do this
bear that cross.
We didn't have to do this bit.
Somebody's crossed.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to take this heat. Yeah. All right. I dig it. Cool. That was a little fun little one.
That's fun.
And we get the 2 topics in. All right. But I just want to say thank you for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. If you want to follow along on the with the show, you can do so on social media.
Yeah, if you want to tell us what your BMK would be.
Yeah, with the brown. Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
If there are other bars too.
Yeah, I had a hard time finding.
Yeah,
I mean, I had to go taste them all to figure out.
Or fruit bars, because I know there's a lemon, there's the orange.
Field trip for this one.
If there's other ones, let us know. There's got to be strawberry, maybe.
Oh yeah, there's other types of.
Yeah, people hit us up. Let us know. You know,
there's got to be like rhubarb bars.
Rhubarb bars.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. So follow along on social media. Like I said, we got a Facebook group link in the description. We are on Instagram at the Tone Jerks, posting cool shit on the reg. And then we're on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe over there. Goddamn.
Yeah, scribe.
Yeah, scribing over there.
Scribe, do some comments, but yeah, also subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah. Hit that bell. And then if you really like the show, you can help support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week. There's a whole back catalog of bonus episodes. You get an RSS feed of the premium content. You can put that in your favorite podcatcher. You don't have to listen only on Patreon.
I'll show you a podcatcher.
The website. You can put it on your favorite podcatcher. Yeah, you can listen to all the back catalog, all the new episodes that come out, and all the back ones. So
yeah,
what did you say? Baby got backlog. That's what we got. Yeah, so we got that. I think there's over 170 bonus premium episodes on Patreon, and you can get that for $2 a month. And then just for the support, we wanted to give these people a huge shout out. All the supporters, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
It's right here.
All right, give it to
5. All right, I got
bad.
Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove, Adam Rohr from the Let 'Em Hear podcast, Doug King, Doug Christ from 37 Effects.
We didn't even say this is the last in-person episode that we're gonna do for
a bit,
a long time.
Maybe, yeah. Who knows? Maybe you'll get some wits about you and you'll come out there and for no reason.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be driving by.
Yeah, go.
Hey, I was in the neighborhood.
I'm going to visit Doug Christ over there.
Yeah. Go see what's up.
Go to some bodegas.
All right. We got Doug King, Doug Christ from 37 Effects, Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Ogburn, Nicholas Payson, Colin Smith, Jason Fuzzmonger, Joe from Like My Pedals, and Will from the Just Surprise Me podcast. Also, Doug's in on that.
Yep.
And both Joe and Doug Christ do Masters of the Cinematic Universe.
Sure do.
We graced them with our presence.
Yeah, the newest episode they did, and you listened to Alex from Copper Sound joined them. So, shout out.
Okay. All right. Rom Yorn, Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Steve Mike, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Kevin Equits from Equits Guitars, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Alvaro Viramontes, Brian from Nutter Guitars. He sells guitars.
Yep, sure does.
We talked about him on this episode, actually.
Yeah, he's making
we talked about Equits, too.
Yeah, he's. I think Brian's making some new ones. He's posting on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Some prototypes for their Summer NAMM.
Ooh.
Oh, check them out on Instagram.
Yeah.
On the gram.
We got
extra.
Mel Chipson of Chipson Guitars, Sean Fahey, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop.
Yeah, I found out Sean Fahey is going to be close to you. You guys are going to be He's over in San Antonio, which is like an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on where he lives.
We legit thought, Kyle, you're like, oh man, I could just drive to Summer Dam this year. 13 hours. If I want to
drive 13 hours,
yeah. Winter Dam is close to San Diego, like an hour or less. You thought, like, well, it's got to be the same place, right? 13 hours.
Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop. Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects. 13 hours. Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects. Mike Oxbig.
Yeah.
Mike Oxbig. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Uh-huh.
Hugh
loosen that jaw a little bit, maybe, and then you can fit him in.
Yeah, like a snake. All right, eating it like a deer.
Yeah.
Zach Hale. Sorry, Zach. Eric Marrow from YouTube and ELM Effects. He makes the Sky Bridge,
which is on sale now. The next batch is out. Get on it. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna do a video about it with him, so I'm super stoked.
Yeah,
but yeah.
We have Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast, Tim Nowick from Bardic Audio Devices, Jonathan Jeruzek from 12th Hour Devices, Tyler Rhines from KC's Riff Room.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.